just getting pucks on net.
And your former teammate, Erin Frankel, manning the net on the other side. Womaning the net, I should say, in between the pipes. And we're underway here, the Fleet and the Charge. Third of a 3-game homestand for Boston, coming off their first win of the season. And Ottawa looking to bounce back after a 2-1 loss their last time out. Ottawa gets it in deep momentarily. Jinsey Rose pinching in.
I'm looking to see a lot of that from the Ottawa defensemen. They are very active, love joining the rush, and love pinching in the offensive zone.
And that's something Courtney Kessel has cautioned her team about. Right there. Found an edge, and Boston takes over. Mueller centering pass for Knight, and that one fought off by Mashmeyer. Knight collects, goes up high once more, and a shot from the point, missed the net. Courtney Kessel telling us she spent a lot of time this week working on time in the O-zone, trying to generate more offense. It's something Boston struggled with last year, scoring just 50 goals total, lowest among all teams in the PWHL. But this year, off to a stronger start so far.
And what a great use of the international break. You have more time to practice and focus on intentional things and to choose scoring. Great work.
That shot fought off by Frankel. Brianne Jenner collects in the corner, flips it off her backhand. Nobody home there for Ottawa. Puck comes out to neutral ice. And Ronja Savalainen try to connect here. Boston getting its first look at some of the young faces on this Ottawa team. There's a chance for Snodgrass leading the rush. Her shot right on, gobbled up by Frankel. And due to a recent injury, is now making her PWHL debut. Back and forth we go in the neutral zone. Eventually Zoe Boyd send it over to Rose. And here they come, it's Meixna in with speed, gains the zone, has Rose with her. But right back come the Fleet, a turnover, and it's Lexi Agia driving toward the net, stops up, spins, makes the pass. DiGirolamo shot high and off the mark.
What an exciting chance. Great pullback by Lexi Agia to hit DiGirolamo, cutting through the middle of the ice.
And that can be the downside of those Ottawa defenders joining the rush on the opposite side, right?
Yeah, and DiGirolamo, she's known for that. She's so smart on the backside, knowing when to jump in and when to lay out, and so excellent read by the defender for the Boston Fleet.
Mashmeyer out to play it. Shea Maloney was there threatening, but she calmly hands it off to her teammate, Savannah Harmon. Now Harmon leading the way through the neutral zone. She'll send it up ice as Jenner fights for possession in the corner. Danielle Serdachny, and that pass, great shot. Savalainen with a grade A look, and Frankel was up to the task.
And Savalainen's another defender to watch. She's just so smart, very active, and loves to like pinch in and keep the puck in the zone.
9 new players on the active roster this year as Hannah Brandt makes a nifty little move, lost the puck on the way, gets it back, hands it off. Now Bilka stops up. The Fleet unable to hold the zone. And here we go, in all alone, a shot! And what a chance there by Rebecca Leslie.
This fourth line for Ottawa has created a couple really grade A chances.
Early excitement here in the opening 8 minutes of the first period, still scoreless, thanks to 2 of the best goalies in the league. Ashton Bell will lead the charge for Ottawa. Heavy hit along the boards. Hillary Knight tries to turn it up the other direction. Has Bilka. Let's see her speed go to work. Bilka looking to move, takes a shot, rebound! Sealed off by Mashmeyer.
Excellent work by Mashmeyer, coming out, really challenging and taking away the angle as Bilka comes down on her offhand.
Onisheva tried to send it for Skamura. Bumped off the puck by Tapani. Chard get it back. Mrazova opting to take it back to center ice. Onisheva flips it in, Tapani collects. DiGirolamo banks it off the boards. Here's Teresa Schaafsal off the turnover, had Agia, couldn't find her. Agia gets it back, stick handles. Now up to the top for Brown. She goes down low for Mueller. Around for Rattray. Rattray, centering pass. Agia's there. A good stick by Meixna, disrupting that play.
And I love the wheels on the Boston Fleet right now. They're having excellent zone time because of their speed and with which they pursue the puck and are winning races to that loose puck.
What a shift here for this line on Boston. Loose puck in front, kicked aside by Maschmeyer. DiGirolamo. They'll set up once more. Gotta be some tired legs for the Charge right now. But here comes Meixna. Meixna, centering pass, back to Meixna. All alone in front, but Frankel grabs it with the glove. 3 of Boston's 7 shots have actually come off the stick of Hannah Bilka.
Very dangerous player, fun to watch. She has a lot of speed on her 2-on-1. She chose to rip it. She has a great shot, just at facing a very talented goaltender in Emmerance Maschmeyer.
And on the other end, an equally talented goaltender in Aaron Frankel, who's a perfect 9 for 9 so far tonight. What do you think the message was in both rooms in terms of trying to beat these otherworldly goalies?
Well, I think Ashton Bell actually mentioned it pretty succinctly. Just get traffic, take away the goalie's eyes, and I think add to that, do a little movement laterally, left to right, really force the goaltender to stay with the puck.
Here's Jenner a chance, and the glove save for Frankel.
Nice save to start the period.
Brianne Jenner, mom of 3, led the team last year with 20 points. Had to miss the first 2 games for the Charge this year with an injury, but returned to the lineup the last time out. And they are certainly happy to have her there. She means so much to this team as kind of the heartbeat of the Charge.
She does the little things right too, as I mentioned briefly. Like in the first period, she owns the boards, both in the offensive zone and defensive zone, breaking it out.
There's built up from Knight, shot it high and wide. Hillary Knight, the captain of the other team, and equally as important to her team, in fact, scored the only goal of the game for each of the 2 first games of the season for the Fleet.
And that was so exciting to see. Wasn't able to put the puck in as much as she normally does last year, and so have her start off the gate with 2 goals in her first 2 games. Very happy for her. She's just one of my favorite people.
Agia tried to get it over to Rattray. Yeah, Hillary Knight took her 6 games last year, as that one's fought off by Maschmeyer. Took Hillary Knight 6 games to find the back of the net. Started off very quickly, as you mentioned. And you can speak to this too, but a lot of players last year were used to playing on the international stage where, I don't know if there was more open ice or just not quite as healthy competition. Here's Rattray streaking toward the net, tries to make a move, and she scores! Jamie Lee Rattray with her first point of the season, and it's a big one as it opens the scoring for the Fleet.
Such a gorgeous goal. A turnover in the neutral zone leads to this play, and notice her patience. Notice her puck movement as she holds, waits, forces the goaltender to bite on her, and she's so good at this. Wait. Am I gonna shoot it? Nope, I'm gonna pull it to my backhand and put it in the net. This is another look at how great she is. She freezes Maschmeyer, pulls it around. Huge goal for the Boston Fleet.
Finds the back of the net. Natalie spoke with Jamie Lee just before the game, who talked about trying to build off the momentum they had started with 4 goals their last time out. Goals have come at a premium for this Boston squad, and so they must be happy to see that one find the back of the net. Rattray making no mistake with that shot. Glove down by Snodgrass. Taken away by Maloney, and here come the Fleet. It's Alina Mueller going wide. Has Megan Keller joining the rush. Mueller back for Schaafsal. Schaafsal finds Keller down low, centering pass for Mueller. Couldn't quite connect with the pass. How about Megan Keller joining the rush, taking a page out of Ottawa's book here?
Very smart defender. I mean, Megan Keller, she does it all. She is so gifted naturally, and it's fun to see her in the offensive zone jumping in when necessary.
Saralova tried the shot that went deflected high, but the Charge able to hold the zone. Good stick by Keller. There you go. Just like you mentioned, she does it all. Responsible in her own end. To bring the offense when needed. And it's a breakaway. Teresa Shopsall in all alone, right down Broadway, and a big save with a pad of Mashmeyer. Another chance for Mueller. Boston buzzing now. Savalainen will collect now for the Charge and try to settle things down a bit. Saralova, stretch pass intended up the ice, cut off in the neutral zone. Hannah Bilka plays catch. Here comes Bilka, makes a move and shot it high. A couple of times tonight as that pass deflected right wide. Bilka from behind the net. Surveys. Hannah Brandt gets it back over to DiGirolamo. Tried the short side, Bilka in front. It bounced off her and went wide.
Strong shift so far for this Brandt line, their ability to really use their speed in the neutral zone.
Here's Hillary Knight from the left circle, makes a move, and Mashmeyer denies her.
Two huge saves in a row by Mashmeyer. One on the breakaway and that one right there, that's a semi-breakaway with one of the best goal scorers in the planet with Hillary Knight.
Future Hockey Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. Hillary Knight has done everything and continues to bring it. She's the second oldest player in the league right now. Only Jocelyn Larocque has her beat in that department. Rattray again makes a move off the backhand, and this time Mashmeyer says no. Boy, this line for Boston has certainly turned up the energy a bit.
Yeah, fun sequence of events right there, but man, if I'm an Ottawa Charge player, I really want to take a deep breath and settle down, because Mashmeyer just played outstanding on those 3 point-blank chances.
Snodgrass goes cross ice. They'd like to respond with a goal of their own here. A bouncing puck that went just wide. I know it's early in the game, but it almost has the feel of a good time to call a timeout. That's how dominant Boston has been these past few shifts, although this one a nice lengthy zone time here for the Charge. Rattray will flip it in and go to the bench for a change. Cut off once more by Shopsall. Has Toppany with her. Shopsall drops for Mueller. Mueller's chance. Blocked wide.
Beautiful cut and drop, though. I like the decision to cut in on your strong side, fake like you're in a shoot, instead leave it for Mueller.
So Dackney tries to make a move, feeds Rose. Rose with a shot. Bouncing around in front, and they score! A puck pinballing its way. That's about the only way you're going to beat Erin Frankel tonight. And the Charge have tied this one up.
And it looks like Cheyenne Darkangelo gets her first off of a couple bounces, as you're right, Jamie, net front. And that's what Ashton Bell had mentioned. Hey, we need to get traffic in front of net and create some chances. As you see, Serdachny pauses, dishes over to Rose. Nice shot, and it just bounces off the shin pad. It could have been, yeah, we'll take a look at the rebound, and yes, it does look like it might have just gone off of Sid Morin's stick. Take a look at the overhead. Maybe that'll give us a better look at it.
Ooh, I don't know. Might have gone right under her stick. Either way, a fluky play, but as they say, they don't ask how, they ask how many.
Exactly.
And Cheyenne Darkangelo will take it, if indeed.
The focal points at your team, we're playing great. We're creating chances. We're owning the neutral zone and creating turnovers off that. And so one shot shouldn't change the outcome in the sense of how they play as a unit. Like, you don't want to let that affect your identity as a team.
And so after much discussion, it is a good goal. Getting credit for her first PWHL goal. And we play on. Here's Hannah Brandt. Lost the puck momentarily. Mrazova scoops it up. Brandt gets it back. Now Bilka has it on her forehand. Centering pass for Brandt, and it went off a skate right in front of Maschmeyer. Skamura gains the zone for the charge. Skamura has Harmon net front. Skamura, stick handling, takes a shot, it went high. Harmon, back for Skamura. Mrazova, send it back to Jinsey Rose to set things up once more for Ottawa. Ottawa coming off a 2-1 loss to Montreal their last time out about 10 days ago. But what an experience that was, hosting a game at Canadian Tire Center where the Ottawa Senators play. More than 11,000 fans were in attendance that night.
Just incredible.
Bouncing puck in front, it's loose momentarily, Maschmeyer, they score! Boy, Maschmeyer had to make about 2 or 3 saves just before Shea Maloney buries that puck for her first.
Soph Shirley coming around the net, so good with her speed, puts the puck on net, Pelkey bangs at it, and Shea Maloney ends up getting her first career goal in the PWHL. Just excellent work net front as she keeps fighting. Defenders kind of lose sight of her as their eyes are focused on Sophie Shirley skating around the net, and heads are turning, trying to pick up the loose puck and their people, but Shea Maloney gets to it first and is able to put Boston back in the lead. On the team could score the goal, and so that's awesome to see that reflected in the game tonight. And then of course with Cheyenne Darkangelo back in this building for the first time since her trade last year, just an awesome moment for her to be able to get on the score sheet as well.
And for Darkangelo, it's got to be extra special because you're right, she played the full season between these two teams last year. Terralova's shot, she scores! What a rush for the Ottawa Charge, and we're all tied up once more.
And this is what we've been talking about this game. How good are the Ottawa defensemen in joining the rush or leading the rush? And she has been outstanding all season long. But we see that Serdachny, great work, heads up, passes across to Jenner as Jenner looks, drops, drives. Notice how she drives Emily Brown back to create a little bit more space. Head up, love it, dish it behind you, and able to shoot for a goal with a very hard net drive in the middle. And so,
but Boston ends up winning the draw. Puck goes back to Harmon though. She'll set things up for the Charge on the power play.
And one nice thing starting a period on a power play is you have that whole intermission to set up and draw a drill. Drop a play, I mean.
Vanashova driving toward the net, makes a move, and a poke check by Frankel. Mrazova gets it back, has it behind the net, goes across, fanned on the shot. Mrazova gets it back. Vanashova up high for Harmon. Harmon over to Jenner. Jenner down low for Mrazova. Back to Jenner. Had it stick aside by Sydney Bard. Good cycle by the Ottawa Charge, keeping the play alive. Jenner going cross ice. She had Vanashova on the back door, but couldn't connect. Now from the slot, just wide. Mrazova gets it back below the goal line. Takes a look. Savalainen, some fresh legs on the ice as the Charge get a partial change here on the power play. Unable to hold the zone, however.
Nice and heavy along the walls, getting the puck to the point as Tapani is able to come across from the high slot and put the puck in net. Again, see how her feet quickly explode off the corner, off the wall, and able to get a better angle on her shot. But again, Maschmeyer up for the challenge.
These two goalies here tonight already have more saves. A great A chance in front! What a goal for Hannah Brandt! And the Fleet have the lead once more.
love just hearing this building erupt. And right off the face-off, great win by Ottawa. However, who's going to win that race to the puck? And Hillary Knight is so smart, gets her stick under the opponent's stick, able to strip the puck, dish it out to Hannah, who goes net front. And notice how Hannah waits a little bit. Hannah Brandt pops out, readjusts her angle, because that gives her, as a righty, a little bit better of a shot. So instead of being too tight to the net, she gives herself some space, able to shoot the puck and score and put her team up 3-2.
Ottawa trying to tie this game up with under 2 to go. Jinsey Rose behind the net. Darkangelo, Jenner fan on the shot. McMahon gets it back momentarily, but the puck going down the length of the ice as Jinsey Rose will catch up to it. Ashton Bell. Hands across for Vanashova. Vanashova from up high takes the shot, and Erin Frankel saw it all the way.
Puck cross ice, like do as much as you can and have a defenseman, whether they're D or not, whoever's in that position, drop down the ice and cut and create a backdoor seam pass.
Oh, an important face-off win for the Fleet. Hannah Brandt tried to pass into the empty net. Vanashova had it taken away by Sydney Barnes. Vanashova below the goal line finds Mrazova, bumped off the puck by Brandt. Vanashova, Teralova, Jenner a drive. It hit Hillary Knight. It bounces into the corner. Under a minute to play now. Teralova, a shot that I think hit off the stick of Haley Skamura. The Charge regroup and try once more. Here's Jenner. Over to Teralova. Across from Vanashova. Just out of the reach of Mrazova. Jenner gets it back. Goes for a lap. Jenner with a shot. Hit traffic in front. Vanashova up high once more for Teralova. Final 10 seconds here. Teralova. A shot that goes wide. Off her backhand to hit the side of the net, so Dackney was there. Vanashova from her backhand. And the horn sounds. A fight to the finish, and the Boston Fleet win their second in a row.